What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy, Stevie B, with part 2 of this seller that you might remember. Had a little mix-up with the mystery box that I bought from him. I can't remember his name now, but I'll put the eBay seller's name right there because it escapes me because I didn't do my research before I got on here. That's what I do. I jump in here and I jump in with both feet and I don't get all my shit together before I get in here. So then I have to do a lot more editing, which is fine because I don't mind the editing. I don't know why I'm pulling that off. But anyway, as you might recall, we opened the first box from him and there was some discrepancy because it was supposed to be the sexy ladies of comics. And I thought, all right, maybe you get some bad girl books, you know. You know how I like my Lady Demon and my Lady Death and, you know, and stuff like that. I figure I'd probably get some, you know, some Supergirl Perillo covers or something like that. And then I open it up and I get like 0 female covers except for one really gorgeous, that timeless, Alex Ross timeless She-Hulk cover. Which book was it? I'm blanking, man. I'm blanking. I can't. This is what happens when you just jump into stuff and don't pay attention. But anyway, you know which one it is. Immortal She-Hulk, #1. I couldn't spit it out. But anyway, but that one was cool. But the rest of them, not a female on the cover. And I'm like, so I messaged the man and I said, "Hey, look, dude, I'm not trying to be a dick or nothing, but I was like, read the description of the ad that you posted, and then look at these comics that you sent me." I said, "Do you really think this fits the description that you sent out?" Well, what happened was he apologized and he said, "Man, I sent you the wrong mystery box." And he said, "I apologize." And he gave me an option. He said, "Do you want your money back and just keep the books, or do you want me to send you another box?" And I was like, "I want the box that I paid for." And he said, "Fair enough." So he took care of it. He let me keep the ones he sent, and he sent me a new box. And so this one is supposed to be the correct box. And this one is the Sexy Ladies of Comics. So I'm excited to see what we got in here. Like I said, I'm going to stay with my original and say probably got some back, or you know, some like Perillo Supergirl, because that's always pretty cool. And you know, maybe some Lady Death, Vampirella, something like that. You know how they work. But anyway, but he's got them in a nice. I like these little boxes. I'm gonna save that because those come in really handy for shipping just a few comics. And got a nicely bubble wrap. All right, let's get into them. All right, we got some Dynamite. I figured we'd get some Dynamite stuff, but let's just flip them over and go from the front here. So we've got Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, #1 from Dynamite Comics. Not really what I mean, far as collectability, not something I collect, but, you know, kind of cool. Next up, we've got Deceased, Dead Planet #1 with this cool Poison Ivy, and I believe that's actually, I'm pretty sure that's a Peach Momoko. That's a Momoko cover. I recognize that almost looks like it's done in colored pencil. But that's a Peach Momoko. And to be honest with you, I know I bag on Peach Momoko a lot, and well deserved, because I don't really think she's that great. But this one's not bad. Sometimes she hits a good one, and that one's kind of cool. So I dig that one. I'm not gonna lie. There is a Peach Momoko out there that I like. And nice. This is an oldie, boy. This is 30 center. He sent me some old stuff here, and really good condition too. But this is House of Mystery number 247. I wouldn't call it, well, I mean, it's got chicks in bikinis on the front, but I wouldn't call it necessarily a sexy women of comics, but it's still a cool book. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. All right, next up we've got, there's the Vampirella. I knew we were going to get a Vampirella. Vampirella number 0. So that's cool, though. I like that. It's Dynamite's Vampirella, though. And must have been like a free promo comic. It's real thin. Probably like, 6 to 8 pages. But that's pretty cool. I dig that. And last but not least, he's got this one, well, in a split Mylar bag. And it is, woo, hello. Boy, that comes dangerously close to not safe for work. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's that Black Betty, number 8. I'm gonna. It's her head's covering up the title. Something Betty. It is. Y'all are already yelling at me and saying, "Dude, it's what it is," but I can't read it and I'm not familiar with it. Yeah, Black Betty, number 8. Okay, I was right for a change. But he put it in Mylar, but it's split down the side, so that's all right. We'll put it. I don't know that it's Mylar worthy anyway, but we'll put it in a new bag and board. But cool cover. Like I said, little dangerously close to being not safe for work. I don't know. I can't even tell if that's a nipple slip. I think it might be a little bit of a nipple slip there, but who cares? Kind of cool. All right, so that was definitely not what I expected. I did not get any, Supergirls. I did get a Vampirella, which is one I expected. Dynamite stuff I did expect. I expected maybe a Zombie Tramp but I expected like some Supergirl, some Catwoman, Batgirl, or something like that. Didn't get any of those, but I got five books. And for I think I paid I got 2 boxes from him for the price of one because he messed up. But normally, under normal circumstances, I think I paid originally $15 plus $5 shipping, so I think I got $20 into them, and kind of cool books. Honestly, I kind of dig them. I dig that. I really dig that Vampirella 0. That is cool as hell. And that's always cool. He's got a note on here that says, Rhone, $10. I don't know what that means exactly, but we'll look it up. And then, and even for Momoko, I'm not mad at that either. That's a pretty cool cover. And this one is kind of not a fan. Don't like photo covers on my comics because you buy comics for the artwork, and any moron with a Polaroid can take a picture. So, I don't get into the photo covers that much. I prefer the artwork. So, yeah, worth $15 now that he got it right. Yeah, cool little box. I would definitely take into consideration that you might get some not safe for work material in it, but nothing, it's not like stuff you get out of a Vantage box, where it's just straight up porn. I'm kidding, Louise. I'm kidding. But anyway, not a bad box, but let's run them through the eBay grinder and see what it spits out. So we'll be back in a flash. All right, we are back, and we ran RH1 Inc. RH-ONEINC. RH1 Inc. through the eBay grinder. Yes, I did. While I was on, I said, I better look up his damn name because I couldn't remember it. Anyway, again, we paid. I think he took a best offer and offered to do me one for $15, but I think normally these are $20 plus $5 shipping, so $25. But I got this one for $20. A little introductory offer, get a man hooked. And again, as I said, little mix up with the first box he sent me. Was not a fan of it. Wasn't what I ordered, wasn't what I was expecting. I did get one awesome comic book out of there that will go into my PC, but the rest of them were kind of not really what I was hoping for. But these, much better. 5 books in there. Again, normal price I think is $20 plus $5 shipped. So you're going to normally pay $25. I think he gave me a little introductory rate at $15. But much better, my guy. I had to message him and say, dude, much better, thank you. But so he took care of it. You know, things got a little off to a bad start, but he righted the ship and he took care of me and made it right. So mad respect, mad props to him for doing that. So first up, we got this Peach Momoko cover of Deceased Dead Planet #1. And as much as y'all hear me roast Momoko on my channel about how bad she sucks as an artist, sometimes I get a little carried away, you know, like I did with McFarlane there for a while. But she doesn't always put out bad shit. She has been known to put out a decent cover, and this is one of those times where I actually like the cover. That's a decent cover. I dig that. So I'm going to actually hold on to it, and it'll go in my PC because I really kind of dig that. Or maybe it'll go in a mystery box. I don't know. But anyway, value on that, only about $3. Nothing mind-blowing. And then, and Vampirella #0. This is some kind of promotional comic, but I looked it up, and last sold on it was $3. So you're going to notice a pattern here. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, #1. This photo variant, last sold $3. Again, not a fan. Any moron with a Polaroid can take a picture. I want some artwork on my covers, and so I don't like the photo covers. I don't. Not a fan at all. So out of all of them, that book is my least favorite. All right, next up, Black Betty, #8. This risque cover. Last sold on it was $12. And this one, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. So who knows? And last but not least, the last book in the box was House of Mystery, #247. The writing he had on the back of it, I have no idea what it means. I couldn't find nothing real significant about it, except it's a 70s book. And this thing is really, really good condition for something from the 70s, from 76, I believe it is from. It's got one spine crease right there, but you look, or one cover crease right on the corner there, a little breaking. But you look at that spine. This thing is in really good condition for being let me spin it around this way. For being a 70s book. Anyway, last sold on it was $17 in worse condition. So, probably about a $20 book there. But I gave it $17. So anyway, that being said, total value on this for my money was $38. Here's the deal with them though. Great mix. I didn't get straight up comic porn, which was good. Didn't get a bunch of zombie tramp or stuff like that. No Surdsy covers, something. But I got some cool chicks, the women of comics, just like you said. And I got a good mixture, current, current mainstream, some indie stuff, some really indie stuff, and I mean some, and then you got some nice silver stuff. I mean, so good stuff in here, man. Or maybe it's bronze, excuse me, but some nice stuff in here. Good mix of comics, and $38. And for me, I paid $20. So, you know, I came out ahead on these. Came out way ahead because I got another box. But the other box he sent me is kind of, you know, one good book in it. But anyway, aside from the mishap, I would order from him again. I actually would. And I think once he got it together and he sent the right stuff out. I guess he said he had some things come up that kind of distracted him and he got off kilter a little bit. But once he got back on kilter, he made it right and he sent out a decent box. So I'm happy with it. I ain't mad at all. But anyway, so I will drop a link to rhoneinc in the description to his eBay site. If you like what you see, go hit him up, pick up a box. You can't go wrong for the price. I mean, for the price point, you get some really cool books in there. But anyway, that is going to do it for your boy Stevie B. I'm going to get some sleep because as of this filming, which will come out way afterwards, Comic-Con, Northwest Arkansas's first Comic-Con is in the morning. So I'm going to be working all night and Comic-Con all day. So it's going to be a long day. So I'm going to get some rest. But before you go, make sure you like my shit, comment on my shit, subscribe to my shit, and turn that bell on so you don't miss my new shit. And don't forget, visit my Facebook store. Link in the description. That's where you can buy my shit. So head on over there and buy my shit. We'll see you guys in the next shit. Peace.